Minecraft, there are over 80 different mobs, but most of them are boring, annoying, or flat out useless, which is why I decided to add a mod that adds even more of them. And I'll try to capture the most interesting ones, starting with an octopus which changes its color depending on what block it's on, and ending with a deadly monster which only appears at the world border. But let's start with getting some basic items, and then let's go to the nearest coral reef in order to catch the first mob. It's being attacked by some big shrimp, I think. Maybe I could get it before the shrimp does. Come on, get over here. As you can see, it's got a completely different color now. The plan was to put it in a bucket and just take it with me, but it turned out to not be that easy. So I decided to educate myself a bit and check why I couldn't capture our octopus, and it turns out that I first need to tame it. To do that, we first need to hunt down some lobsters. So naturally, I decided to wipe out an entire family tree of lobsters at the nearest beach. So now I've got to find the octopus again. I think I see it though. I think that's it. Oh! Alright, we got it. I heard something. I don't think I like that noise. Oh, hold up. I think it just jumped out of the bucket? What the hell? Cool. Get over here. Get in the bucket. Oh my god, is it mad at me? That genuinely might be the case. I can't catch it anymore. What do you mean? So I decided to pause the mob hunting for a bit and spent a fair bit upgrading my tools. And then mining out a whole lot of materials, using which I built a zoo where we'll keep all of the mobs. So this is what our zoo is looking like. We're gonna have a cage for each one of the mobs. Of course, every single one is gonna be customized based on what mob it's for. And now since that's done, I think we can head back to the first mob I want to capture. So I prepared one of the cages, beat up a couple of lobsters, and then went back to the reef to find our octopus. But before we try doing that, I first want to get a bunch of coral blocks. Alrighty, that should be enough. So now we gotta locate our friend. Yep, there it is. Come on. Like me. Let's go, we got it. Since I had everything, I went to prepare the first cage. So let's start by making this a little bit deeper by at least one block. Now let's build a coral reef, add some more bone meal just to add some life to it all. And ladies and gentlemen, the first out of the 9 mobs in this video has been put in its new home. And we can get to hunting for the next mob. But before we do that, we need to get one very valuable item. That being a special lasso, which we can use on literally any mob. Which, as you'd expect, would be very, very useful. But now, one question remains. How do we get snake leather? Pretty good question. I mean, from a snake, of course, right? But not just any snake, because we're gonna need an anaconda. It only appears in swamps, and the thing is, we can't just kill it or shear it or whatever. It needs to be fed a couple of living mobs, and only then will it drop its skin. So I went to the nearest swamp and then spent half an hour walking around looking for the anaconda. And then, oh, finally, oh my god, we got the anaconda. Now, how do we go about this? I think I need to bring it an animal or something. Let's take this sheep. Maybe I'll just push it. Oh, what is going on? I think, yeah, it ate it. We didn't get to see much of it, but it definitely ate the sheep. Is it going for me? It's going for me, isn't it? Ah, it's going for me. Okay. Okay, wait, we need a sheep. Okay. Oh, check this out. Okay, that made me jump. It's definitely going for me. It definitely wants to jump me. Okay, it went for the fish, so we can also eat those. There it is! I see the skin. Okay, wait, it dropped it. I just need to get it. So now that I got the first piece of snake skin, getting another one wasn't too difficult, which means that I could finally craft myself a brand new lasso. So since we've got our absolutely awesome lasso, we can move on to mobs which are a bit harder to catch, which is why the next mob we're gonna try to catch is an aggressive one. It only appears in caves in that biome with dripstone, I can't remember the name. Either way, that's the only place we can find it. It's very dangerous, and honestly, if it wasn't for the lasso, I don't know if we could catch it. So I went to the nearest dripstone cave, where, by the way, I found the mob we're gonna catch like right away. But since we didn't have a cage for it, I first had to gather materials to then build it. And of course, when I went back to the caves, our friend was no longer there. So I had to spend a lot of time hoping that I could find him again. And suddenly... Oh! Okay, it's chasing us. We found it. Actually, maybe it found us. Okay, wait, I'm gonna swim up. So when it's rolling, we get some weird effect. But just as I thought, it can't get us up here. Okay, so wait. Let's at least try to name it. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, now he's just rolling around. So wait, we need some way to get him out of here. He's probably not gonna despawn because I named him. Now, how do I do this? Maybe the lasso is gonna work? Yo, okay, I think we got him. Oh, okay. He woke up, that's for sure. Okay, we gotta get him up here. Luckily, the lasso doesn't break like normal leads. Can he not get up here? What about now? Oh, okay, now it's working. Okay, alright. Come on. Ow. Okay. Hey, Jeff, you're overdoing it a bit. Wow, that was close. So this whole thing took me a bit over half an hour, but I will say that it felt like much longer. Either way, I managed to put him in his cage, which means that we can check another mob off our list. I will say that our stone friend got me a little tired. However, this time we'll go for a mob which hopefully will be a bit less demanding when it comes to catching it. Though finding it is a whole other story because it spawns on the mushroom biome. Not much else to add, let's get some basic items and get going. There it is! We found it! It's raining, but we found it. And we're not even that far away from home. Probably just a couple of thousand blocks, so that's nice. Let's get in the boat. What am I doing? And by the way, I just remembered that we didn't come here for just one mob. Because we came here for two. Because the first one, we just want to lock up, but the other one will actually help us in capturing another mob, but you'll see that later on. Okay, so now the mob we're looking for apparently isn't too common around these parts. It does only spawn here, but it's really not that common, so we might not find it. So I might have to get away and come back so everything loads again. But from what I see, except mushrooms, there's no other mobs. That sucks. So I tried to re-render the place a bunch of times, hoping the mob would appear. And of course, that didn't work out. So I had to go on a fascinating journey to find another island. Finally, another one. I had to go far out to find this one, and it started raining. Man, let's at least hope they're there. And, okay, we've got something. Y'all see this bunny guy? Check out this giant. This is one out of the two mobs which I was hoping to find here. I think this is the rarer one, so that's pretty good, but oh, I don't like this. I can't find the other one. This isn't looking too good. And it wasn't too good because I spent the next 40 minutes trying to re-render the island, hoping the mob would spawn. And the only good thing that happened was that while trying to see if I could get a whale with a lasso, I accidentally pulled it out of the water. And when I put it back in, I got this item, which would prove to be useful later on. Either way, my plan did not work out. So I took our new friend to my zoo, where I spent some time building him a mushroom cage. Now let me explain something to you. To get the next mob, we're gonna need to catch two, because we first need another mosquito, and we also need the other guy from the mushroom biome. But before we do that, we first need to make a nether portal, mine some blocks, then prepare another cage and spend over an hour looking for another mushroom island. Alright, I've traveled around 7,000 blocks away from home, but we finally found an island. Now we just need to pray that the mob we're looking for is there. And the island is looking pretty big, I think. Yes! I see him. Okay. As you can see, he might be looking a little bit sus. It's called the Mungus. Mungus? Something like that. And if we take a name tag and call it Drip, I think. If we right click our friend. Yeah, he has these shoes now. And he's dripped out, what can I say? Alright, let's get him with the lasso. Let's put him in a boat. And now it's time to sail for 7,000 blocks. I can't wait. It's so exciting. So now, let's put our friend here. But first I need to take this off, put this on. Perfect. Step 1 of the plan has been completed. Then it was time to do the rest. So I went to the nether to get some blue mushrooms, which I attached to our friend. And then I went to get a nether mosquito. Oh, okay. We got it. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's hope that it notices the guy. Oh, okay. We got it. It bit him. For a sec? I don't think it's supposed to be like that. And here I noticed that I definitely did something wrong, which meant that I once again had to come back to the mushroom island to bring home another mungus, and then once again I had to get another mosquito. But this time, oh, okay, I got in the portal. I think it's happening. As you can see, I ran into a small issue because the mosquito got stuck in the dirt and started to die. And I, you know, being a good guy, I wanted to save it, which is how it got away and started breaking everything. Where'd it go? Okay, it flew away. Oh, wait, it's going for me! It's so fast. What beast did I just unleash? It went somewhere over there. Get over here. I know you see me. I know. Oh, okay. Oh my god. It definitely sees me. Come on. Ow, leave me alone. Come on. Okay, alright, ow, okay, that hurt. Alright. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, what the hell was that? I honestly did not expect this guy to be so strong, but we got it. And just like that, we've captured another mob. So since we're done with that one, we can now move on to another mob, which is a little more peaceful, which doesn't mean that it's easy to find, and that will be the sunbird. The sunbird is a bird that spawns on the tallest of mountains, and it runs away from the player. Whenever it sees a player, it just flies away. But I think that with our lasso, if my aim isn't too bad, then we should be fine. And I hope that's gonna be the case, because I won't lie, the last guy gave me a lot of trouble. So I went around a couple of mountains, and I found some really good looking places, but there was not a single trace of our bird. But then, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to another mountain and I still can't find the bird. So this might take a little longer than... Oh, okay, never mind. That was so well timed. I recorded that, right? Okay, we're so back. We just need to catch it. Okay, it's lower than I thought. That's definitely it, though. Could you please just get over here? Now I need to get it with the lasso. Okay, it doesn't reach far enough. Is it frozen midair? Actually, that might be good. Okay, if I go over there and it starts flying away, I will die inside. Okay, it's still there. I don't know if it's a bug or something, but it's frozen. Please, please. Okay, okay. Okay, almost. We almost got it. We got an achievement, though. Please. Oh, dude. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's still pretty close. This effect is starting to become annoying. I can't move around as quickly as I'd like. Bro, if you don't let me catch it right now. Okay. Oh, yes, we got it. Yes. It looks very majestic. It's very pretty, I gotta say. And it gives us slow falling. So now we can just like glide like this. This is awesome. So I dug out a whole lot of snow. I built a giant pillar and started to glide my way back home, where I could finally put the bird in its cage. So now the next mob is going to be a fish. But not just any ordinary fish. This fish only appears on a single chunk in the entire world. So now you might think, okay, so if it just spawns in a single chunk, then how the hell am I gonna find it? Well, if we look into our animal dictionary, it says that to find it, we need a special compass. And to craft said compass, we're gonna need 4 slime balls, 4 fish bones, and an echolocator, which we can craft using iron, whale teeth, and the thing I got when I put a whale in the water. So basically, we need to find a whale, find some squids, lure the squids towards the whale, and there's a chance that when it's eating the squids, then it'll drop a tooth, of which we need 2. And when we get them, then we'll think what next. So now I'll go to the ocean and try to do that. So I brought a whale to the nearest river, where there was a whole lot of squids. And then I spent half an hour waiting for our friend to drop his teeth. I made an echolocator, I went out into the ocean where I had to hunt down some skeleton fish, which finally let me make a strange fish finder. Ladies and gentlemen, we can finally start our search. Alright, that looks kind of cool. As you can see, it emits like these sound waves when I right click. Oh, and it has durability. So basically for now we go that way. In a bit we'll click it again and we'll see how long this takes me. And if you're still watching this video, I suggest you leave a sub. Thank you. Oh, I think we might be really close. Because when I click here, the wave goes this way, and when I was standing there, it went that way, so this should be somewhere here. Hold up, let me turn on the chunks. This might be it. Okay, wait, we might have gotten it. Look, when I right click. Yeah, I click and nothing happens. And if I stand here, it goes over there. And here? Yep, okay, that's the chunk. So on this chunk should appear the one and only fish. So now, I don't have a shovel, but I'll just go underground. Oh, okay, I'm here in water. I hear it left and right. Okay, let's go further down. But there's water somewhere here. Oh. We found the water. There they are. Okay, there's so many of them. But that's the fish, right? Yes! Okay, we got it. Perfect. Okay, let's get out of here, come back home, and we're gonna have to make her a cool aquarium. And so I did. After coming back home, I made a special cage for our fish, added some green, and just like that, another mob has been captured. Either way, to get the next mob, we need to put some effort in, because first of all, we're gonna have to kill the Ender Dragon. And after that, we're gonna have to kill another boss. So this is gonna be interesting. But before that, I have to go to the Nether. And now we gotta kill a bunch of these. Now let's take 2 maggots that I got from killing some flies, put these together, and we get a crimson mosquito larva. Now we just have to go to the Nether, get pearls, get blaze rods, kill the dragon, come back home, enchant items, and then we can go to the end once again. So now all we gotta do is find this weird spider thing, the body of which we'll need to craft these larvae we made before into something way more useful. Oh, okay, there they are, our bug spider, whatever this is thing. So now I just gotta... Now we take the capsid we just got, we put the larva inside it, and now it's gonna start shaking. And in a bit it should... Yep, now let's make another, and now the moment we throw the bug into the void, a boss will appear, which is gonna be an even bigger bug. So allow me to build a little bridge over there. Oh, there it is, alright. Okay, we hit it. It's dropping a ton of bullets, but other than that... Whoa, okay, never mind. But we're not doing too bad, to be honest. As long as we have our armor, we should be fine. Alright, that's it. And ladies and gentlemen, we got some items over there. Let's build up real quick. That wasn't too hard, and that's good because we're gonna have to do that again. And so I did it again. And this time it was a little bit more difficult because I accidentally hit the wrong part of the worm, which duplicated the guy. But failure wasn't an option, so I defeated another worm and I could finally go back home. Alright guys, we're officially back home. We've got all the needed items to make 2 pickaxes. And the pickaxe we want to make is called the Dimensional Carver. Do I really need netherite for this? And just like that, we can now craft 2-dimensional carvers. Why 2? You'll find out later. But for now, allow me to show you what the pickaxe actually does. The dimensional carver allows us to dig out a portal that transports us through time and space, which lets us go back to our spawn point. So in this case, that would be this bed. So now if I take this pickaxe and start digging here, which by the way looks really cool because we're pretty much mining nothing. Boom. So now we've got this portal, and as you can see, it teleports me straight to my bed. But why would we want to use that? Well, as you might have guessed, it'll help us capture the next mob. And I think that the first thing we should take care of is preparing the cage. So allow me to get some netherrack and get onto that. After building the cage, I put a bed in the middle of it, so that if I open the portal in the nether and then push the mob through it, it should appear right here. What we're looking for is a bone serpent. I don't really know how to describe it, it's kind of like a skeleton snake. From what I know, we just gotta look around lava lakes, and we should find one eventually. And so I started the fascinating process of building bridges above lava. And then, whoa! Our friend just came out and attacked us. And that's him right here. That's exactly what we were looking for. How much fire res do we have? 3 minutes, alright. Okay, we got it! Alright, we're good. We have caught our friend with a lasso. It would be good if we got him on land. Hold on. Maybe we could do that. Would be easier if I stopped falling into lava. Okay, come on. I know how to do this. We just gotta get him in here. I hope this works out. Come on. Oh, please. So close. Okay, please. Yes! I think we got it. Yes! Let's go. So you'd think that everything would go smoothly after that, but alas, there had to be an incident where our serpent escaped to the nearest river, so I had to catch it, cover up the cage, and finally put our friend inside. This time successfully, which means that we can now move on to the second to last mob, which is this creature, which is basically a walking shrieker, which the moment it sees a player, it starts screaming really loud, and has a chance of summoning the warden. So I made the base of the cage for our guy. Then I made my way to the underground where our friend found me really quickly. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get out for a sec because I think I just found it. As you can see, he's really loud, and I think he noticed me from really far away. So my idea is to just get him in a tunnel and only then try and teleport him home. Just because I don't want to activate any shriekers because there's no reason to. Especially because I'm not equipped for a fight with the warden. Oh my god. You guys seeing this? Okay, let's go over there. Okay, we can do this. Oh god. Oh, it's not even attacking. Okay, this is gonna be easier than I thought. Okay, this might work out because I see our friend got a little quiet when we hit him, so that's nice. Oh, and just like that, I had to spend another 30 minutes looking for another one of these. This time, however, I was successful, and I could decorate its cage and check it off our list. And since we're already here, we can build the final cage. So now, ladies and gentlemen, is a big moment. Our cage has been finished, at least I think. I don't know, maybe I'll add something else. But for now, we can call it finished. Either way, a journey awaits us, and not just any journey. And that's because the next mob we'll want to catch spawns in only one place, that being the world border, which is located 30 million blocks away from 00. That's very far away. So now you may be wondering, how am I gonna get there? Well, you probably remember that we fought that worm in the end 2 times. And I didn't do that without reason, because as you might remember, because I defeated that worm, I could make a dimensional carver. And as I've shown you multiple times already, it allows me to open a portal to my bed, which in this case, of course, will once again be very useful. However, what I didn't tell you is that there is another variant of that pickaxe. So if you look up the dimensional carver, we can see that we have the normal dimensional carver and a shattered dimensional carver. So a funky version of the normal one. What's so funky about it? I'll show you in a second. So first of all, let's take one of these and a capsid, you know, the thing that allowed us to make that larva bait thing from earlier. So now here's what we gotta do. We place this thing, we take this, and we put it inside. As you can see, it is now shaking. And it is now broken into pieces. As you can see, it looks pretty interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, this pickaxe opens up the same portal as before, except this one takes us 1,000,000 blocks forward in any given direction. So if I open it up right now, I'd travel 1,000,000 blocks in this direction, which means that this is our one-way ticket to the world border. So I took all of the necessary items, I put mending on our new pickaxe, and I started my journey to the world border. Alright guys, we're officially 29 million blocks away from spawn, so let's open up the portal. Boom. And let's hop in. Oh, okay, we're right next to it, I guess. Okay, we did it. We made it. Alright, we're on land. And let's see if we can find what we're looking for. Though I don't know if we're not gonna have to go over there because we might be a bit too far away from the border, but we'll see. It's gotta be somewhere around here. So for a while, I couldn't find anything. And at one point, I decided to build myself a beautiful residence at the world border. I was also thinking how I should capture a mob, when suddenly, okay, our guy is here now. He appeared in a pretty unfortunate place, which is right next to the house I built. So now I'm thinking how to do this. I'm thinking we go around it, open up a portal, and I think we have like 10 seconds to get it in there. Let's hope this works out. If not, then that would suck. All right, let's go. Get over here, bro. Get over here. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't want to attack me, which is weird. And our portal is already gone. I'm pretty sure it deals quite a lot of damage, but it's not really interested in attacking me. Come on, I know you see me. I know you do. Okay, yeah, you do. It's a bit faster than me, that's for sure. Let's try and... Why is there a creeper here? Darn it, there goes my plan. Alright, we just gotta do it normally. We need to open up the portal very close to it somehow. Oh my god, there's mobs everywhere. Alright, come on. Come on, you're so close. Please, I beg you, don't fly away. Oh my god, it really doesn't want to cooperate. The sun's rising. I hope it doesn't disappear. I don't know what I'm gonna do if that happens. Okay, it's coming for us. So is the baby zombie, of course. Alright, stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Darn it. Okay, wait, I have an idea. I'm gonna hide inside the house. I don't know how it's hitting me, but this might work. Please, come on. Did I do it? Wait, I think I did it. If I open up the portal right now, he might be in there. No harm in trying, right? Yes! Yes! We got him! Oh my god, yes. And ladies and gentlemen, since we've caught all of the mobs, we can finally end the video. Have a good one, guys.